Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Anton, and today we're going to be checking out Celine Dion's I Surrender live from Las Vegas from the A New Day Has Come, I guess, album or single cycle. And this is live 2007. So sit back, relax, and let's get straight into it. I don't speak French. It's a Twitch question, by the way, sorry. Guitar! This is like Cirque du Soleil.
So much life I've left to live, and this fire's burning still. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find a way. Stand for every dream and forsake this solid.
Such a cool background music.
And give up this fear within. What would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you? 'Cause I surrender everything to feel the chance to live again. Reach to you, and know you can feel it too. We'd make it through 1,000 dreams. I still believe I'd make you give them all to me. I'd hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender.
I love the haunting atmosphere in this one.
I know I can't survive another night away from you. You're the reason I go on.
Just
Now I
arm up.
need to live the truth. Right now, there's no better time. From this fear I will break free, and I live again with love. You know they can't take that away from me, and they will see. Yeah.
She's so good live. Jeez.
Reach to you. I know you can feel it too. We'd make it through 1,000 dreams. I still believe I'd make you give them all to me. I'd hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender. Every night gets longer, and this fire's getting stronger, babe. I
Oh, dancing. I love the red because then you can feel the passion. The love she gives people is just intense sometimes.
Hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender.
It's a piercing note.
Right here, right now, I give my life to live again. I'll break free. Take me, my everything. I surrender all to you. Right now, I give my life to live again. I'll break free.
Wow, I think that was the most like fiery performance I've ever seen by Celine Dion. Like I think most of the stuff we've heard by Celine Dion has been like sensual and romantic. A New Day Has Come, I'm Alive. I saw that as like an airy, beautiful, like kind of a pop song. You know, a big pop song. Like this like. Well, even what did I say? I was like, I even before the Flames came up, I was like, I like the Red because the song reminds me of a lot of like fiery passion. And then I saw the Flames. I'm like, okay, we're on the same page, Celine and I. And also, this goes into a bit of like woo-woo territory. But what is Celine Dion's astrology sign? Does she have a lot of fire in her, like in her ascendant, her moon, or her sun? Because like. Yeah, I get it's like she's intense. She has like a fire in her. Like even the way like she'll be like, boom, and then she'll just like look at somebody or just she has like this look in her eyes. She's like cuss. It's just bam, and it's just like I don't see that often in women singers. She has this like fucking bam. She has this like because again I think the first song we heard by her was A New Day Has Come, which I saw as very like emotional, very, you know, sensitive. It was a very beautiful, beautiful song. And then like, you know, Tell Him with Barbra Streisand, again, a very sensual ballad. And then we've done some poppier stuff, which, okay, like, you know, Celine Dion is like a balladeer and then a pop singer. But then like getting into this, I'm like, man, I feel like there's some of her that I haven't heard, and that's the fire side. I feel like I haven't seen very much of the fire side of Celine Dion like that. Just boom, passion, power, like flames. You know what I mean? Just flames. And I love all the dancing, and I love stuff like this because it's like an artistic achievement in every way. It's like the song and performance is incredible. Like, God, Celine Dion she has power coming out of the yin yang, man. But also, what I really like is I love the background vocals. I love the dancers. I love the flames. I love the red. I love how the use of color in this performance is really good. And then after the flames, everything got like snow and white, right? And that symbolized for me this like pull and pull of Celine Dion, or this pull and pull of like relationships of like the fire, the heat, the passion, and then the cold, you know, the barren wasteland of you know, just the chill, you know what I mean? Like when passion, yeah, there's like a certain level of, especially of hot and cold relationships. If you've ever been in these where it can be like hot and cold, hot and cold, it's like passion, fire, makeup, sex. And then like right after it's just cold. Even in some sense, you know, like a lot of, you know, I find a lot of women complain about this, but like after like sex or whatever, like the guy will just like turn over and go to sleep. You know what I mean? That also went in my head with this, is that like, yeah, the inside of a woman is so much fire and passion. And a lot of the time women are left unfulfilled in their relationships because men, a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of men are just very straight shooters. They go after, they get it, then they're done. You know what I mean? And then women want to enjoy and flourish and relish in the experience that just happened. So again, I kind of see like Celine Dion. Yeah, I feel like she has a lot of these passionate sides of herself. And yeah, just a lot of fire that I was not expecting. But overall, man, brilliant performance. I love the background stuff too. Like I love the guitar. I really liked the guitar and the bass guitar work in this one. You know, I found that the guitar kind of reminded me a bit of Adele on the 25 record, because I thought there was some great guitar work on that record that was like below the surface. It was in the background. But yeah, I thought just everything about this was superbly well done. But yeah, let's jump in the lyrics of this one now. All right, we're back with Celine Dion, I Surrender. And starting off with verse numero uno. There's so much life I've left to I've left to live. I know what she's trying to say. Maybe I'm just going nuts there. And this fire, okay, yeah, so literally fire, passion is a big part of the lyrics in this too. Yeah, this fire is burning still. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find the will to stand for every dream and forsake this solid ground. and give up this fear within of what would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you. Wow, these are great lyrics. These are, let's go down actually. Did she write this? Because I'm really liking the imagery and the use of this like level of fire in the lyrics. Oh, okay, written. This is the issue though. Sometimes I don't know if written means lyrically written or sonically written. But I'm very curious. If you guys know, let me know down below. Is this written lyrically by Celine Dion? Because I really like the lyrics and the way they're phrased. But yeah, let's go back into this. So there's so much life I've left to live. I have. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I have left to live. And this fire is burning still. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find the will to stand for every dream and forsake this solid ground. And what I get from that is she's saying, like, you know, a lot of us as we go through life, we get cheated on, hurt, abandoned, disappointed. And what we end up doing is like we end up kind of, you know, walling ourselves off, walling our hearts off, and just keeping our expectations in check, having one foot out the door at all times emotionally, maybe not even physically, but emotionally. We're always just kind of aware. We're standing on guard of, essentially, we're expecting the person we're with to let us down. Like that's, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, that's what you're doing. When you wall your heart off, the only reason you're walling your heart off is you're expecting something bad to happen. Why else would you wall your heart off and stop yourself from feeling something? So it's like you start to expect the worst. And what I love that she's saying is like, I found someone who looks at me, and just the way you look at me inspires me to live my dream again. To be the little girl who had a dream of getting married, of falling in love, you know, happily ever after, Prince Charming, all those kind of things. And yeah, it's like you inspire me to be able to dream again and give up these walls and this fear that I've built up around me for so long. Of what would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you. Okay, so is this also a forbidden romance? Like so many romance lusty novels. I actually do like romance movies and romance novels every once in a while, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about here. Because I'd surrender everything to feel the chance to live again. I reach to you, I know you can feel it too. We'd make it through 1,000 dreams I still believe. I'd make you give them all to me. I'd hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender. I love how she's taking something so simple as just believing in love and making it so poetic and dramatic. And that's one thing I've always picked up on with Celine Dion is she's so good at being dramatic. I love how this feels like a William Shakespeare play, or this feels like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, she writes her lyrics like this like old classic dramatic way of like some of these like classic tales and stories, you know what I mean? I surrender. I know I can't survive another night away from you. You're the reason I go on, and now I need to live the truth. Right now, there's no better time. From this fear, I will break free, and I'll live again with love. They know they can't take that away from me, and they will see. Every night's getting longer, and this fire is getting stronger, baby. I'll swallow my pride, and I'll be alive. Can't you hear my call? I surrender all. I just kind of got the idea of like surrender. Like she's just surrendering to her. She's finally found someone who can allow her to surrender. Like I know I just explained everything what surrender means, but it never clicked and clued into the fact that that is actually what surrender means. Like surrender is to give up your control. Surrender is to give up your fear, to give up all of the ways you have learned to deal with life and deal with heartache and deal with expectations, or the expectations of them going wrong. You surrender, and what surrender means in this context is you just allow whatever will happen will happen. I trust you and I trust me and I trust this relationship that I don't need to always be on the lookout for something going wrong. I don't need to follow you. I don't need to read into things. I don't need to think about you cheating on me. I don't need to, whatever it is. I can finally just surrender and be with you and be in this relationship without all of these other factors going through my head. And again, I think you need a strong partner to be able to surrender into a partner. You need someone who is, you know, disciplined, is strong, is self-aware, is mature, because yeah, you need an adult. You need someone who actually has the maturity to maybe not put you first, but put you just where they are. You know what I mean? Because most people put you behind themselves. They take care of their needs, then they take care of yours. But find someone who you both take care of each other. You know, you both, because again, this is what I always talk about with codependency, is the other issues putting someone before yourself. Because a lot of the time that is also a manipulative strategy to get what you want. Because then you get to be the martyr, you get to have your story of how you're such a great person, but all this stuff happens wrongly to you. Like a good relationship is you put each other on par with you. You compromise. Again, you don't give up everything for that other person, but you are fully able to compromise and meet each other in the middle. And then right here, right now, I give my life to live again. I'll break free, take me, my everything, I surrender all to you. Right now, I give my life to live again. I'll break free, take me, my everything, I surrender all to you. All right, this was Celine Dion's I Surrender. Brilliant song. This is definitely one of my favorite Celine Dion songs. And what are your favorites so far out of everything we've done? And what are your favorite Celine Dion songs in general? Let me know down below. And also, obviously, Celine Dion is one of our favorite artists on the channel. We've done probably like... what have we done? Probably like 6 to 10 Celine Dion songs. I think we've done a lot. So if you want to go on the Celine Dion journey with me, click right here, and I'll see you in the next one.